We often see the bright side of influencers with their success and seemingly perfect lives. But what happens when that shine is overshadowed by controversies that shake their career and their public image? So let's explore the controversies and the stories of Bonnie Blue and Lily Phillips. And these two content creators have navigated fame on platforms like TikTok and OnlyFans, and they have captured the attention of lots of people, to say the least. But what's really hidden behind the scenes? So we're gonna start with Bonnie Blue. Bonnie Blue is an OF model who started as a webcam model and jumped to OnlyFans. Despite her beginnings, her visibility on social media goes beyond her explicit content. She has thousands of followers on Instagram and TikTok, so it's not hard to imagine that with a past like that, her social media would be full of scandals. In the early days of her account, Bonnie didn't have it easy. In the first few months on TikTok, Bonnie came under constant judgment because apparently many of her followers had different expectations on what kind of content she would be posting. When she saw the reception to her account, Bonnie thought about making things a little bit more interesting for her audience, but this idea would later damage her reputation and her videos would be deleted on more than one occasion due to the accusations of showing inappropriate material, and these incidents occurred mainly because of the platform's content standards. But after a few attempts, Bonnie managed to get the hang of it without getting her account banned, and as of last year, she was involved in a content leak that involved her OnlyFans account, and it seemed that one of her regular subscribers began sharing material that she published exclusively on her platform, and others followed suit. However, I don't think that's why most people talk about Bonnie Blue. I think most people talk about her because she and Lily Phillips both set out to set a world record for sleeping with 1,000 men in a single day. Now, this would obviously be strange in and of itself because, one, why would you set out to do this? Two, the safety implications of this are sending my mind a blank right now because you know full well not all of those men wore protection. Three, there seems to be a very predatory aspect to this, and what I mean by that is Bonnie Blue would sleep with someone who just turned 18, and I'm going to get into more detail about that in a second. Because Bonnie Blue would often go to husbands, fathers, or schools to pick up men that she wants to sleep with, and this is obviously very questionable. In fact, not so much on her but also the husbands that participate in this. And now we're going to talk about Lily Phillips, and the big difference between Lily Phillips and Bonnie Blue is, I would say, they both set out to do very similar things, where Lily Phillips slept with 100 men, I believe it was 100 men in a day, and Bonnie Blue slept with 1,000. A lot of people were questioning Lily Phillips' mental state after doing this because she very much displayed questionable reaction to the interview once it was all said and done, and how she reacted to pleasuring that man and how she basically took it. Oh my god, that's a disgusting choice of words, but you know what I mean. Lily made a documentary talking about her experience. She slept with over 100 men in a world of adult content and processed the recording on the internet. And this video was criticized and very much, some say it was taken out of context, but either way, it was criticized thanks to the raw experience it demonstrated and the honest reaction on Lily being in the industry. Now, I'm not trying to talk anyone out of doing sex work or saying sex work is a bad thing, but a lot of people criticize Lily's behavior because she definitely seemed very anxious, dissociative, and put off by the whole situation afterwards, especially with her demeanor and her body language. A lot of people dissected it and said that it was very disturbing to watch, and during the documentary, she broke out in tears, which some people said was taken out of context, which I'm not sure if it was, but you can watch it, and I'll play some of it right here, but she definitely did seem taken aback and uncomfortable.
Not for the weak, girls. If I'm honest, it was hard. I don't know if I'd recommend it.
Why not?
I think if you're
And it got to the point where there were even doctors giving their weight in on this subject, like doctors giving their opinions on the risk of STI infections and the trauma and just the overall health risk of doing this.
I'm the girl who's been run through by 101 guys all in one day, and this is part 3 of the logistics of the day.
While these types of statements are intended to provoke shock or intrigue, they also highlight the importance of sexual health awareness. In addition to the potential risk of injury and trauma, having sex with multiple partners can also increase the risk of STIs. But no matter how many partners you have, it's important to always practice safe sex to ensure everyone's health and safety.
And again, I'm not saying that sex work is a bad thing. I'm just saying that this is an inherently dangerous thing because, again, you can't convince me that everyone there wore protection. You just can't. And not just that, but there are also people out here denying and doubting the fact that either of them actually slept with 1,000 or even 100 men in a day, because people say that if they actually did, one, they would be in extreme pain, and it just seems illogical and impractical. But either way, I find it very hard to believe and very much a health risk. So tell me what you guys think. Do you think it actually happened? I don't know if it did. I obviously don't have proof of it happening, but hey, that's gonna do it for me. I hope you liked this short little video. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and I try to post at least once a week or two. So yeah, that's it. I'm out. Peace.